What's up, YouTube? Happy fall. It's fixing to get some thunderstorms out here. The cold front's about to hit us. It's currently just about 90 right now. October, 15th, I think. So anyway, just came out here, took the buses out for a spin. I shot some video last weekend, or a couple weekends ago. Didn't really publish it because I had some issues. I did come back with a paintbrush and that gloss black Rust-Oleum that is left over from the roof stripes, the streamers. And I touched up all of the rub rails where we got yellow on them. So like here was really bad, and you can see it just dried really good. I missed a spot right here apparently, but like here on these spots going around the wheels here, we got yellow there, and that's all gone. You can see some of the leftovers of the yellow, but I got over it real good with the black. Touched it all up, so you can kind of see where there's some yellow showing through. What I plan on doing is coming back through, because this gloss black just looks beautiful on this rub rail. So I've got these foam brushes that I got for 50 cents, a whole pack of them from the dollar store down the street. So I'm gonna come back and do all the rub rails because I want them to look this pretty. Because I mean, like, there's some runs right here, and that'll all get covered up. But other than that, like, I've come through and I've touched up all of the black. Looks like I missed a couple of spots here, but the bus just looks good. I've re-stenciled the bus number on the side of it with my stencil, so it has the nice 880. I tried to decal on the other side where I put the clear coat, and as you can see, I got all but one, the diesel decal. The diesel decal is in the trash can. So when I clear coated here, the clear coat didn't really stick well to the yellow. So the decal, being as sticky as that vinyl is, it pulled the clear coat up, so it didn't stick at all. So it was like, oh, son of a gun. This area finally dried. It's hard. I want to sand the wrinkles out and go over it one more time, I think, just to make it look a little bit nicer. Just do some general touch up here and there, but this yellow just looks gorgeous. It really came out good. It's nice, and it's got a gloss to it now. It has a texture, as you can see, but it's not like it was originally when it was just so textured up like crazy before. So it looks like I need to put some more yellow right there, but this paint just, it really came out good, and I hope that it doesn't fade, because I've heard that this paint fades. But you can, you know, there's my blend right there, and I'm still debating, should I mask off the some of the back here and roll it too? I don't know yet, because it looks so, it really does look good. I don't know, we'll just have to see, because I mean, looks really good. All of the reflectors that I just put on the bus are right in here, along with the mounting screws, as you can see. So once I decide that everything looks good, then I'll put my reflectors back on. I'm still kind of deciding on what I'm going to do with the center here. We'll just have to see. But all in all, this bus just, it really popped with that, with this yellow. I can't say how wonderful it looks. But I'm gonna come back. I want to thin the paint down just a little bit, so it's not as thick as it was, and then come back, rinse the hood off real good, and then do the hood. Get the hood all cleaned up, looking nice, and then paint over it. You know, the grill just comes off with a couple of screws. You got two here, one here, one's missing down here, but one there, two here, and two here. So there's 5 screws. This center one, I don't even know. Oh, I guess it is hooked in. That's interesting. So there's a gusset in there, because the Thomas, you know, obviously didn't have that since it had a steel grill. I should find out what that gusset is and get that for the Thomas. But yeah, I mean, get the grill, or get the hood painted up real nice, mask it off properly. I'll probably pull the mirrors off just to make things easier. I wish I had matching bells for this side instead of these just regular mounts, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. But you know, mask it all off, get it looking good, so that you know, this shade of yellow goes up and over the cowl and everything looks pretty. And then this bus it'll just pop really, it really does pop already. I can't believe how gorgeous this thing looks with this fresh paint on it. It really came out good. You know, top that with the white roof, and now we got the pillars, you know, where they're not so, you know, yucky looking. And yeah, so we'll see how this lasts. I like this better than the spray. I've heard the spray fades pretty quickly, so, and this has been in the Texas sun for a month, and it still looks every bit as good as it does on that can there. So I've still got a gallon at home, so I got tons to play with. This was only a half a gallon, believe it or not, just to do the sides. So we'll just have to see. It's a messy paint, that's for sure. You can see there's still some on the ground over here. But yeah, anyway, so I don't have any updates for the interior yet, but my plans are to get this thing done by the end of winter. You know, like I said, it means I need, you know, more seat foams, about I think I need about 12 more seat foams, and then I need covers. So once I can get all that, and I'm praying that I can find some red seat covers before or sometime during the winter and get it all cleaned up, and then this thing it'll be rocking and rolling. And then I need tires on the back, but it's coming together slowly and surely. But yeah, that's about it for now. So I'll leave you with a nice picture of the buses, nice view. So and the Thomas is going to go to Antique Plates the next month since it expires in November. It's a huge cost reduction. To renew with the private bus plates is, I want to say, so for those of you guys that wonder how much it costs to register a school bus, the private bus plates for the Thomas are about $125 a year. It's based on weight rating. So like my Jeep over here is, I think it's like $67 a year. So it takes that base pay and then it tacks on to for every like 1,000 pounds or something like that. And the Thomas empty, when I bought it, weighed 16,700 pounds empty. With the DT in it and the auxiliary transmission in it, it probably weighs a little bit more. Probably weighs about 300 or 400 pounds more. Maybe more than that, I don't know. I've never weighed it. But that DT was significantly heavier than the 7.3. I don't know what the empty weight is on the Bluebird. I'm sure it says on the title. Can't be that much lighter than, I think it's like 15,400 if I remember right. And it's got the same size. It's got a 10,000 pound rear axle, just like or front axle, just like the Thomas does. But when I do the antique plates, it's $55 for 5 years of registration. So it's, you know, some of your states have historic plates. We have antique plates. So yeah, and then I don't have to have a front plate. I'll have only a rear plate, just like the Bluebird has. No window sticker, so no more of that. But plans for the Thomas, I am thinking I've found an LED retrofit for the side marker turn signals. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Now that the bird's all painted up, I can finally start doing what I want to do to it on the outside. I want to add side marker turn signals down the side of it. But I've been waiting because, you know, the paint's in crappy condition, or was. Now it's in great condition. It looks awesome. So I'm going to run 3 down the side of it just like the Thomas. And I have a rear stop arm for the Bluebird. You guys have seen it in other videos. So I am going to put a rear stop arm on the Bluebird. And then I need to finish doing my LEDs on the warning lights too. I got a lot of stuff to do, but it's just been so dadgum hot that, yeah. And then not only that, my work schedule has changed. So I'll be back to weekend shift every now and then, which really is not fun, but it happens. So I won't have every Saturday to come out here and play like I usually do. So, but anyway, there's your video, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.